New math. What's up with it? What's going on? My kid came home from school. She's got boxes and triangles and squares and rectangles and all types of lines going here and there with numbers all over the place. I do not know what these kids are learning. Stop. That is a common problem, even for me, somebody who actually teaches math at the higher levels. It is okay. They're working on new ways for our kids to understand and conceptualize math. What we're trying to do is, and I say we, I mean teachers in general, but I do not teach the younger kids. What we're trying to do is help the people who math didn't make sense to when they were younger. If you remember, plenty of people, you just felt like some people were math people, some people were not math people, and the people who get it, the people who don't get it, they just don't get it. What we're trying to do now is stop that and help people learn in a way that makes sense for them. Now, instead of a kid coming home and saying that they don't understand what to do or you not understanding what your kid's doing, maybe you went back to school and you're like, we did not learn this when I was in school. They're saying these are high school skills, but I know they didn't teach this when I was in high school. Stop. You could be correct. You may not have learned it. Remember back in the day when I went to school, way back in the 1900s, we had different tracks for people. There was a college track for high school students. There was a technical track for high school students. At my high school, you could take college prep plus tech prep. And I got a high school diploma that had little certifications that say I was college prep ready and I was tech ready. Okay. But if you only went on one track, you didn't get the college prep classes. And right now, the big push in education is for everybody to be college ready. Right or wrong, that's another discussion, but the push is for everybody to be college ready. So it's possible you didn't learn it in high school, but other people who were at your high school did learn it. And that's okay. It is not your fault. It's not anybody else's fault. So next, you might be wondering, has anything stayed the same? Well, yeah, math has pretty much stayed the same. Unlike science, dark matter and there's new parts of matter. I didn't learn plasma as a part of matter. I learned that we had gases, we had solids, we had liquids. Now plasma is one. That's something new. Math did not do all of that, y'all. So all in all, times are changing. That doesn't make any of us feel better, but it's the truth. So how do you deal with it when things are changing and you didn't get the old stuff? First off, you have a couple of options. The beauty of the internet and things changing is that things have changed and you can help yourself better than before. You don't have to flip to the back of a textbook and look for the answers for the odd questions. You can Google a question. You can do a search for a question and find some answers. You can search for a type of problem and get YouTube videos of people solving those different types of problems. That's amazing. And you can find an instructor that works really well for you. That's something that I did while I was going to college. There were a couple that were my favorites whose YouTube videos I always watched. You can do that. And I know it may feel like you're teaching yourself, but actually someone's guiding you through it. Now, if you do feel like that's too much of teaching yourself, you can also find someone who is easy to talk to, who speaks your language, and can also show you how to do these things. I'm not saying it's going to be completely easy, but it's always much easier with a joyful guide. So, all in all, just do not give up. Things have changed. Some things do feel harder, but a lot of things are so much better, and the internet has helped us a lot with things that would have been impossible before. Keep on going.